Welcome to the Bridge Church Midweek podcast. We exist to connect people with others and God. We hope this week's episode helps you do just that. Enjoy.
Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bridge Church Midweek podcast. My name is Tyler Wolf, and I'm the campus pastor at our Oconomowoc campus. And today I'm going to share a few thoughts from Proverbs chapter 5. This chapter is a direct warning from an older man to a younger man to avoid getting caught up in sexual sin, realizing that it is a trap. So is it saying that sex is bad? No, it's not. It's saying that it will get twisted when it is out of context and will be disguised as something that will satisfy you. Sex is a good thing that will attempt to climb onto the throne and pretend to be the best thing. Now notice this. In Proverbs 5, this is a warning about sexual temptation in ancient Jewish culture. In fact, these types of warnings about sexuality are very common in wisdom literature in the ancient world. Emphasis on ancient, meaning this issue is nothing new. It's been around forever. This issue is nothing unique. And so to you listening, who may struggle with your sexuality, sexual temptation, or faithfulness to your husband or wife, welcome to the human race. Now, there's some stats from the Kinsey Institute that I want to share with you. Between 50 to 60% of men have an affair before the age of 60. The percentage of women is between 40 to 50%, according to the Kinsey Institute. 25% of American men have visited a porn site in the last 30 days. And out of the people who divorce, 50% cite infidelity as the reason. Let's read from God's word. Proverbs 5:15 through 16 says this: "Drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well. Should your springs be scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets?" So it's an analogy that's being used here. And the picture that it's painting is, hey, fellas, your wife, the wife you have right now, is the fresh, clear, clean, good water. And any other woman is as good as streams, as a puddle running through the streets. Am I demeaning those other women? No, I'm saying if it's not your wife, that's like drinking from a puddle. Now, a puddle in the stream may look satisfying if you've never had anything else to drink. You're parched. You're dying of thirst. And so the idea here isn't for us to hurry up and love our wives better. In fact, it's to love someone else better and more, and it's Jesus. Jesus says, "Come to me, all who are thirsty, and you will never thirst again." So again, the lesson here is not to hurry up, do better, and be faithful to your wife. A lesson is to seek to have your inner thirst quenched by Jesus first, and he is faithful to put the rest in order. See, when that love for Jesus is placed first, the rest of our loves for the other good things can follow in the proper order. I'll tell you this. After 10 years of marriage, I am still so far from an expert. In fact, almost any marriage advice or insight that I could ever share with anyone, it's either from a book that I've read or from someone else wiser than me that shared it with me. None of it is new or unique to me. But what I do know is that putting Jesus before my wife is the most unselfish thing I could ever do for the sake of my marriage. You know, men can be very goal-oriented, and I'm definitely no exception, and wanting to have big accomplishments in our lives is so normal and good. So that is how I like to think about remaining faithful to my wife. I met with a retired minister recently, and I asked him what his greatest accomplishment in ministry was. Now, this was a very accomplished pastor who had achieved great things that made a difference in the lives of tens of thousands of people, if not more. But what he said his greatest accomplishment was sparing his wife and kids from scandal. He never had to sit down and confess unfaithfulness to his wife because there was nothing to confess. He never had to explain to his kids that he had been unfaithful to their mom. That has encouraged me, as Proverbs 5 puts it, drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well, to be faithful to my wife, to put Jesus first in the order of things that can satisfy my heart. I choose to think about it as the work of my lifetime, an achievement that I will one day reflect back on and be proud of. But it's all only possible by keeping the work of Jesus and the person of Jesus at the center of my life. Jesus changes everything. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening. Connect with us online at bridgechurch.net. Have a great day.